Hello, everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Before we kick things off, I want to welcome you to the Winners Only YouTube channel. Today and every day, we go over our Pick 4 Lotto numbers and strategy for winning. Also, anybody who's new to the channel, click the link above where you can see an icon. That is an introduction video to how our system works, our six-digit boxing system. So click the link above, check out that video. Come back if you're new to this channel. We recognize that you might be watching an old video right now. Check the date in the title. If the date in the title is not the current day, watch the video to the end, go back to our playlist, find today's date for today's video, and play that video. Make that money. Kick it. Welcome back to another video for the Winners Only YouTube channel. Please smash the like button and subscribe to this video. Also visit WENNERSONLY.com. That's WENNERS only.com. It's Wenners, not winners. On our website, we have finally reached 100 new signups for our newsletter. That means our service is free for 30 days. If you've registered on our newsletter, so you'll get that email every day, all day, in the morning, and around 9 a.m. Eastern, you'll see that email come in. Or visit our website, go to the daily email link at the top, click that link, and then if you have your old newsletter sign up email address, enter that, and you'll be able to see the daily email. After you've done that once, I believe it should continue to just let you go to that daily email, and you can get to see those numbers on a daily basis on our website. We know that emails sending can be blocked or be put into your spam folder or your junk mail folder. Please check those folders to make sure that you receive our email. Or, like I said, just go to our website, click that link at the top, daily email, and get your daily numbers every day, so all day. So if you're having issues with your email, double check our website. You can actually get it there. Now make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, tell your friends and family to join, and don't forget to use the skip timestamps in the description below. Don't waste your time. You can get to the New York Lotto, Florida, and OLG right quick. Check the table of contents in the description. Lastly, we don't use mirror methods. We don't use tic-tac-toe boxes, colors, or whatever is out there. We are a straight math play, as Lotto algorithms or algos are designed by software developers. They don't sit there and write software to pictures or patterns or colors or mirroring methods or -1 or that. We predict like delivering the weather. Stick with us. We have some fun and some success. Make that money. Today is April 2nd, and the current time is 7:06 a.m. We've got a pretty exciting video again today with some wins and some news. So let's get right into it. For our new viewers or anyone new to this channel, there was a comment a few weeks back for us to add Texas. Texas is on our list. Just so you know, we are in the process of adding Texas, and it takes Texas has 4 draws, so we're updating our sheets and we're accommodating for those type of draws. There's a lot of analytics that we put into the work that we do to track those numbers, so it takes a little bit longer for us to add a lotto like Texas. But it's coming on April 8th. We'll start posting some numbers for Texas, as we've got a pretty good beat on Texas now, and we're testing it out to make sure we can actually call those numbers. Also, we got a comment about Michigan, which is much easier for us to add, as they have 2 draws a day. So we've already got that added to our list, and we're tracking those numbers this week. We're also going to kick that off on Monday the 8th. So you'll look out for those Michigan numbers, along with Texas as their new lottos that we've added to our platform. Louisiana and Georgia also are on our list to come in the future. We're going to land those probably in a couple of weeks. So probably the week of the 15th, you'll start to see those two being added to our list of lottos that we support. All right, OLG and New York back in the winner's circle again. A nice hit to start out the first week of April. I think every day we've had a hit in April. So we're just continuing that hot streak. If you saw yesterday in a recap video, check out our recap video for March. We were hot and on fire. Over $45,000 in total wins across our 3 lottos. $15,000 earned in that month per lotto. or more. So we're continuing to light it up for New York on that dubs play. Those dub ones hit, and we got that $800 win. Also for OLG, the 0-5 set hit, and we got that $2,000 win on the set play. Play in a syndicate, it plays to play in a syndicate in our all, like for that whole day, $2,800 for winners only. All day, every day. We play in a syndicate. We have 5 players in our syndicated team: Dorth, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike. We play 3 rows per player on our straight set play. For those $5 minimums across those tickets, it's a $15 ticket. We double it up to a $30 ticket to get that $2,000 win. If you leave it at $5 per row and the three rows per player for that $15 ticket, you're chasing a $1,000 win. You can't sneeze at that. That's still good money, and we still chase those wins. So we just double up our dollars to get that $2,000. We got it yesterday for OLG, and on New York, same deal. Syndicate play for doubles is a must. You can play set play by yourself, but for doubles, typically you play those 20 rows in a syndicated team play to blanket those numbers. We play with Dorth, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike. We got that 5-member team for those 20 rows, and we hit that yesterday and we double it down to a $40 ticket. It's a little bit expensive, but it pays off. We got the $800 win for one of our players, which you'll see later in the video. Florida, hot Florida. We took the L's on Florida. We were close on the midday. That 6 came back and crept in and hurt us, and we got hit with that. We just lost that win. It was right in our back pocket, but that's okay. So let's look at getting Florida into the winner circle and going back to back on New York and OLG. Lastly, as always, I'm always going to bring up the genie. If we see the genie in our videos, don't forget the creepy genie that shows up in our videos is all about those bonus numbers. We're asking them to pull those bonus numbers out of the bottle. Hopefully we see them today and see if we can get that straight win for that $5,000 win. We know that it's upcoming for some of our lottos. So check out our video. We will not give you a heads up. He'll just pop out, and then you know that the bonus numbers are coming. You got to play those bonus numbers and see if you can land that straight for that $5,000 and hit those bonus numbers. All right, let's get right into it. OLG on the midday, 74-84 played. We did not have those dub 4s in our play, but we had the 30-15 on the evening play. Our 0-5 set, we hit that. We greened that up for OLG. That's a $2,000 win that you're looking at right now. So let's take a look at that winner. The 0-5 set, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's our winner. If you look, if you played by yourself and you look in that 15-row set, and you put a dollar spot across those 15 rows for a $15 ticket, that's a $200 win. If you double it up, that's a $400 win. We play in a syndicated team play with Dorth, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike. Like I always say, 5-member team, 3 rows per player, $5 minimums across those rows for a $15 ticket. We always double it up to get chase that $2,000 win, and that's where Dorth hit the $2,000. And then what we decide as a team is whether she keeps that money or she spreads it across the team for all of us to enjoy that win. But that's how we play in a syndicate to get those big dollars. Play by yourself, still works. Double it up, same money. All right, so let's look at what we're going to do and play for our double strategy for OLG. All right, we're going 0-5 set or 5-0 set for our dub strategy for OLG. So we got the 5s, the 6s, the 7s, the 8s, the 9s, and the 0s for our extra set. Get those 0s in for our extra set. Don't slip on those 0s. Ask your team to bring some extra dollars and peanut butter those numbers across your team. So we play with Dorth, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike, and we play that extra set, and we get that into play. We double up our numbers on those 20-row sets to a $40 ticket to chase that $800 win for our dubs play. So hit that space bar, hit that pause button. Let's get the 5-0 set for dubs into play for OLG and get that win again. All right, so for our set play, we got 2 sets on deck. We got the 1-6 set. We're going to hold on to that set. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that we're going to play for OLG. It's a 15-row set. Put a dollar spot across those 15 rows for that $15 ticket. If you're playing by yourself, if you're playing in a syndicated team play like how we play with Dorth, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike, 5-member team, 3 rows per player, $5 minimums across those 3 rows for a $15 ticket. We always double it up when we play in our syndicate to a $30 ticket across each of the 5 players to chase that $2,000 win. So hit that space bar, hit that pause button. Let's get the 1 to 6 set into play for OLG. All right, for our second and last set for OLG, we've got the 4 to 9 set, new set that we brought on deck because the 0 to 5 set hit yesterday. So we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Again, it's a 15-row set. Check out those numbers. It's $1 per row. If you're playing by yourself, it's a $15 ticket. If you're feeling these numbers like we feel the numbers, double up that ticket to a $30 ticket. Chase that $400 win if you're playing by yourself. If you're playing in a syndicated team play, we play with Dorothy, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike, our 5-member team for 3 rows per player, $5 minimums across those rows for a $15 ticket to chase that $1,000 win. We usually double that up to a $30 ticket to chase that $2,000. So do the same if you're playing a syndicated team play. Let's get some big money wins for OLG. Hit that space bar, hit that pause button. Let's get big money for OLG. All right, look who it is. You see that genie, the creepy genie is in effect. All right, so we got the new bonus numbers or same bonus numbers as yesterday. As we've been checking these numbers, 1145 has not played. It usually plays around about today. So it played on the 3rd of last year and it's been playing consistently around this time. So we've got these bonus numbers. If you can afford it, ask your team to add these bonus numbers to their play. We play in a syndicated team play, so it's only a few dollars. Ask your team to buck up. Let's try and see if we can hit that straight and tick that straight box to get these numbers into play with your team. You'll see Mike has no numbers. He's on an open set, so he can pick any number he wants and see if we can hit that straight win. So play this on a straight. Chase that $5,000. That's what the bonus numbers are for us to chase the 5 Gs. The genie is out. It's let the numbers out of the bottle. All right, so let's go to New York. New York, back in the winner's circle again. On the midday, 34-24. We didn't have that number. We didn't have those dub 4s in our set, but we had the dub 1s. So you got the 60-11 at the bottom on the evening play. We hit that number and we got that $800 win. Let's check out and see what that looks like because we play in a syndicated team play. You'll see Barbara green that up on the dub 1s, 1160 in her box. So that's a $400 win because we double up those numbers on those 20 rows. So we don't just put down a dollar per row. It's for a $20 ticket. We double it up to a $40 ticket and get that $800. So do the same. Play in a syndicated team play. It pays to play in a syndicated team play to hit those big numbers and get the big dollars into effect. So we got that split set that hit yesterday. Check that greened up win. Yes, again. We're going back to back on New York. Let's try and see if we can hit it. All right, so for our dubs play for New York, one small change from our split set from yesterday. We removed those 6s. We brought in those 4s. So if you look under Jolly, you'll see that the greened up 4 is there, just to say that it's new. So we got the 0s, 1s, 2s, 4s, 7s, and 9s as our split set play for New York. Get that extra set for the 9s into play. Ask your team members to bring in that extra dollars, peanut butter those numbers across your team to get them into play. We play across Dorothy, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike, our 5-member team. Blanket those dubs. It's the only way to play those doubles. Hit that space bar, hit that pause button. Let's get these split set dubs in for New York. And on deck, we always bring in 2 sets to play for New York. So bring some extra dollars. Tell your team to bring that money. We're going to try and win on the set play for New York. All right. We got the 0 to 5 set. We're holding strong on that 0 to 5 set. It's a 15-row set. Dollar spot across those 15 rows for a $15 ticket if you're playing by yourself. If you're playing a syndicated team play, like how we play with across 5 players, Dorothy, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike, 3 rows per player. $5 minimums across those rows for that $15 ticket. We're chasing that $1,000 win for one of our players. If you really feel in these numbers, double it up to a $30 ticket and chase the $2,000 win. We always chase the $2,000 and get that money. All right, so hit that spacebar, hit that pause button. Let's get the 0 to 5 set into play for New York. Let's hit our last set for New York, the 4 to 9 set. Hasn't played in a long time, so we got this on deck. Still holding our numbers from yesterday. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a 15 row set. Put a dollar spot across those 15 rows. If you're playing by yourself, if you're feeling these numbers, double it up to a $30 ticket, get that $400 win. If you're playing in a syndicated team play, like how we play across 5 players, 3 rows per player, Dorothy, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike, we hit that, we're chasing that $1,000 win with our players. To if you're really feeling these numbers, double it up to a $30 ticket and let's chase that $2,000 win for New York. That's how we do. That's how we play. Hit that space bar, hit that pause button. Let's get the $2,000 win for New York on our 2 sets play. All right. Florida, hot Florida, heat rash Florida. We're in and out of Florida with that heat rash. So yeah, we had that win already this week for Florida, and now we're back, and we almost had it again. We almost had that back-to-back. If you look on the midday, 16-24 played. That 6 hurt us. We had that number on lock, but that 6 came back to haunt us, but that's okay. We got the evening play, 75-16 played. We did not have that number in our set, but we're going to come back strong today with our Florida numbers. So we're going to hold strong in our split set for Florida, see if those dubs return. Dubs should return today, as sets played all day yesterday. So let's hope for those. Let's see those dubs return. So we got the 0s, 1s, 2s, 3s, 5s, and 9s. Check out that set. That's a little bit tricky. Again, it's 0s, 1s, 2s, 3s, 5s, and 9s. We got that split set. We got that extra set at the end. Ask your team to bring some extra dollars to spread that money and peanut butter these numbers across your team to get that extra set into play. We play with 5 players, Dorothy, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike, to get that, to blanket our numbers and get those numbers into play for Florida. Those dubs come into play when you blanket those numbers with a syndicated team. Play in the syndicate. It's the best way to play, to blanket those numbers. Hit that space bar, hit that pause button. Let's get these split set dubs for Florida into play. And on deck, we got 2 sets. 2 sets as always for Florida. We got the 0 to 5 set. It's pretty consistent across the board how we're using our sets, because they haven't played in a while across all our lottos. So that's why you're seeing them across the board. We got the 0 to 5 set. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 15 row set. If you're playing by yourself, put a dollar spot across those 15 rows for a $15 ticket. If you're feeling these numbers like how we feel the numbers, double it up to a $30 ticket, chase that $400 win by yourself. If you're playing in a syndicated team play, we play with 5 players, Dorothy, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike, 3 rows per player, $5 minimums across those rows for a $15 ticket. We're chasing that $1,000 win for one of our players. So if you're really feeling these numbers, double it up, chase that $2,000 win. That's what we do. We chase the $2,000. We go for that big money. So we double it up to get those big dollars across for one of our players in our syndicated team. Do the same, buck up, bring those dollars, get that big money, hit that space bar, hit that pause button. Let's get the 0 to 5 set into play. And for our last set for Florida, we got the 5 to 0 set. Check that out, 5 to 0 set, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0 set into play for Florida. It's a 15 row set with a dollar spot across those 15 rows if you're playing by yourself for that $15 ticket. If you're feeling these numbers, double it up to a $30 ticket and chase that $400 win on your own. If you're playing in the syndicated team play like how we play with 5 players, 3 rows per player, Dorothy, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike, and we're chasing that $1,000 win on that $15 ticket minimum. We usually double up those dollars to a $30 ticket to chase the $2,000 win. Always, we go for that 2G to get the $2,000 into play. So hit that space bar, hit that pause button. Let's see if we can get that 5 to 0 set win for Florida. Let's get Florida back in the winner's circle. Like I said, Texas is on its way. So make sure you guys check out the Texas draw and see if once we get that in. And last but not least, we got the bonus genie. Once you see that bonus genie, like see it right there again, it's back. If you see that genie, we're gonna play some bonus numbers for that lotto. So check that out. Once the genie comes up, we let those numbers out of that bottle, and we're gonna start. It's the creepy genie, and we're gonna start playing those numbers. All right. So now we're gonna talk about like what I normally talk about, which is how we pick our numbers and how we play in a syndicated team play or office play. If you're sitting there and you're thinking, how on earth do these guys pick their numbers? So like a lot of people, we have this extensive spreadsheet where we actually track our sets and the numbers and the combination of numbers. So this is a pure math game that we play. We look at hey, when the numbers play at night and when they play during the day. And then we try to figure out the sets that play most frequently. So as you can see here, we look at the numbers that play most frequently, and then we go and we map them against the years that they play. And then you can even take this and map it against the months that they play. So what we do is we take these numbers and then we look and we start to map the play against each day. So when certain sets play in the AM or the midday draw, and then at the evening draw, we map out what numbers play, and we do that over a 3 to 4 year period. So you'll look here and you'll see in 2014 how we mapped out all the numbers that play across each month, and then each day for certain sets, we also map out by day which days they actually play every day of the week. So Monday to Sunday, and so yeah, we plot it, we watch it, we try to figure out, hey, when we think they're going to play again, and for every day and every month we keep an eye on it. And then what we do is then when we figure out, hey, this is the box that we're trying to play, we announce it to our players, and then we all get our sets of numbers, and then we go to the store and we play. And that's as easy as it works. It's a little more complicated than it sounds, but that's how we actually play. Now, we don't have a proprietary system just yet. We're going to figure that out in the future, but for our play for YouTube and for our website, this is how we post our numbers and how we send them out to our team. So how we play is we bet with teams, and in our team we have 5 different people that play with us. So Dorothy, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike, and we give them a set of 3 numbers that they'll play for the next few days since we changed our box this week, and they'll bet anywhere from $5 to $15, depending on what they're comfortable with. So we do all bet together. Some of the people do change the box and give us reasons why, and these are the folks that we play with. So we play in a syndicate. It does make playing more fun. So if you have 5 people or even 3 people, or maybe it's just yourself, get some folks to play with you and bet along and watch the numbers together. It definitely makes it a great time. That concludes our video for today. So please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. We'll be producing 2 to 3 videos a week, which will be short videos telling you what numbers we're playing and when. We will only be doing this on YouTube, also on our website. Visit our website and subscribe to our service. Please, please, please support this channel by signing up on our website for a small monthly fee at WENNERSONLY.com. Lastly, you can follow us on our social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Check out the links below for other published videos and stay on top of our winners and our winning numbers. And that's it for today. See you.